What's going on, guys? So in this video, I kind of want to break through a few belief barriers because there's a lot of misinformation being spread about the business of dropshipping all over YouTube, and I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. And I want to explain to you guys and show you the only way that you can profitably go from $0 to $1,000 a day with this business of dropshipping in the next 30 days. So to start this off, basically, the only way to go from $0 to $1,000 a day with dropshipping is not by TikTok dropshipping. Now, a lot of you guys might have thought this is what I'm going to talk about because this is what's popular right now. A lot of people talk about running TikTok ads, blowing up on TikTok organic, all this stuff. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but in reality, no. The way to actually go from $0 to $1,000 a day quickly, I'm not saying TikTok dropshipping can't do that, but quickly, is branded dropshipping. This is the business I've been doing for the last 4 years. I've been in dropshipping total for about 6 years now. Started off with TikTok dropshipping, ended up moving to branded, and that's what's allowed me to have, millions of dollars in earnings. And you guys can't see them, but a few YouTube play buttons back there. These ones back here that you guys can kind of see now. But I did this all through a business model that I call branded dropshipping, and it's very similar to normal dropshipping. But instead of just picking a cool random product on, AliExpress, running TikTok ads to it, you are building a brand around your product. And this does not include buying inventory. You don't have to buy any inventory or buy bulk. You don't have to brand your products custom. You don't need to do any of that. You also don't need to hire creators. This is all stuff that you're going to want to do, but you do at a later time. For branded dropshipping, what it is just making your business feel like it's a bigger brand than it is. And you're selling products that actually mean something to somebody, not just cool wow factor products that people are going to buy just because they think it's cool. Now, for branded dropshipping, how to find a branded product. Like I said, this is the only way you guys are actually going to make a lot of money this year. And how to do that, and the criteria that follows within these products are: can this solve a problem? This is kind of what you're going to ask yourself when you're looking for products. Market. Does this have a 3x value? Can this go viral? Can I scale? So when I'm finding products, when I'm actually, doing my product research for products to brand, these are the things that I'm looking for. I'm looking for, can this product solve somebody's problem and not just be a cool, interesting, viral factor to life? Does this fit in the market? Does this have a 3x perceived value? Can this go viral? And can I scale with this product? Now, to go and break this down for you guys visually, I'm going to show you a couple examples of good products that solve or meet all these criteria, as well as bad products that don't and, are tied to TikTok dropshipping. So first of all, this product here, it's a smart ring. It's similar to like the Aura ring that I'm actually wearing right now. It's like a $400 smart ring, and you have to pay $5 a month. And, it tells you a bunch of vitals information about yourself, but it's valuable. I like it. It adds a lot of value to my life and it solves a problem. But a $400 ring just to know your heart rate, how you're sleeping, and track your activities is probably not an everyday purchase for most people. But this product here that solves the exact same problem. It'll tell you your heart rate. It'll do sleep tracking. It'll tell you your vitals, as you can see here, like steps, your blood oxygen, whatever. And it does all that for a price you could buy for $6. So this product, does it solve a problem? Yes, it does, because it tracks the sleep, it tracks the health, and it keeps people feeling healthy. Does this product fit in the market? We already know Aura Ring is a $400 ring. It definitely fits in the market. I think they do billions of dollars a year. Let me see. How much money does Ring make? So Aura Ring does $500 million in annual revenue. So this product most definitely fits in the market because obviously there's market value for this product. People are buying it. So we know this product has market value, right? Does it have a 3x perceived value? That just means, can you sell your product for 3 times your cost of goods and still be within that perceived value to make people want to buy it? So if we're getting this, let's even say we get it from a different supplier for $10. Let's round up and make it even. If we sell this product for $30, is that worth it to people? 100% yes. that is a probably 4 to 5x perceived value. I would personally sell this product for probably $65, $70 because you're still selling it for a fraction of, the brand name flagship product, but it still solves those same initial problems that people have. So you can sell this really well. Can it go viral? Yes. Oura Ring is a huge product. We already know this is a big product. So we can brand this as a more affordable alternative for people that don't want to go ahead and spend $400 on a ring just to track their sleep and just want to see if it's worth it. Maybe they want to test your product, see how they like it, and then maybe upgrade to the Oura Ring later on the line. Who knows? But this can go viral. I can already guarantee it. Can I scale? Do you have enough margin on this product to scale? Yes. Is there enough market value to scale? Yes. Can you think of multiple ways to sell this product to be able to scale it? Yes, I can. I can think of marketing as an Oura Ring alternative. I can market it as, a sleep aid. I can market it as a fitness tracker. It doesn't, it's not a bulky smartwatch. There's so many different ways you can angle and push this product to your customers. And as we see, the reviews are great. Battery holds 3 days. This person says it's not accurate, but these people say they're satisfied. So if we look through the reviews, there's a lot of people that are really happy. Amazing. Love it. Works great. Blood pressure is accurate. So there's a lot of accurate data, some bad reviews, but if we look at the majority, 4 stars is good enough to where I would want to sell this product. So that's a good product to sell. Next, I'm going to kind of blow these so I don't waste a lot of time. But this one here, a foundation stick. Now let's break this down. Does this foundation stick solve somebody's problem? First of all, if we think of foundation and that makeup product in general, how often do girls use this product, a foundation? Every day. Everyone uses it every day. I mean, I would say 90% do. But this product, it's marketed in a different way. So we're taking a product that's already working, probably a $1 trillion industry, if I had to guess, and it's selling it in a different way. It's not just a cream you rub on with a little stick and you have to wipe it in with your hands and get your hands all dirty, get a bunch of brushes dirty. It's in the form of like a deodorant stick. You just roll it on your face and then fill it in. So I like this a lot because it is a winning product already, but it also is marketed in a different way to be able to be a different purpose to the same problem, So that's why this product is a good winner, and it's also matches the other criteria. You could sell this for $15. That's a 10 times, markup. You can also go viral with this product because it is a working product. But when you get to products like this, that obviously you would think something like this has competition, we want to validate this product. So what I do to validate is go to something called the Meta Ads Library, because obviously we're not doing TikTok dropshipping. We're running these ads on Facebook, Meta. So you go to the Meta Ads Library, select all ads, and then search for your product. I already searched this one earlier, foundation stick. So if we look through this and look through how many people are actually selling the same product, a big issue here is 3,300 results. So can this fit in the market? Yes. Can this solve a problem? Yes. Does it have a 3x perceived value? Yes. Can this go viral? I don't know, because there's a lot of competition on here. Now, when I see a lot of competition and a lot of people selling the same product, we could probably cut this in half, probably about 1,500 results, because some of these are just different products. But if we click on one of these guys' websites, as we can see, it's not the exact same product. So we can eliminate that and say, okay, this brand is not included in what we're selling. And we scroll through these. Can we find anybody selling our exact product? Let's see. We can change up the wording a little bit and try foundation cream stick. And now we're seeing more people selling the same product, like this one. So this is about the same product. This website's really, really bad. And as we can see, this is not competition, because I would make a way better website than this. The other people running the product aren't selling the exact same product whatsoever. This one here, still a terrible website. So I would consider this a winning product, because now I validated it through Facebook, and I can know that if I run this on Facebook, I would automatically outbid these people, because I would get more conversions, because my website's going to be better, my marketing is going to be better, and my product itself is going to look cleaner and better, and it feels more branded, because these guys that we're looking at on Facebook are not branded whatsoever. This feels like a dropshipping store from 2019, right? So if I actually branded this and created a single product page branded around this individual product, I think it would crush. Now, next product here, Eye Brightener. Basically, it's a cream you put under your eyes. It gets rid of dark circles, and obviously it does solve a problem because it gets rid of dark circles immediately. Does it fit in the market? Yes, people definitely want to get rid of the dark circles under their eyes. 3x perceived value. 99 cents, $4 after savings, $12. Yeah, I could sell this for $12, no problem. So it does have a 3x markup easily. Can this go viral? Let's validate it. Under Eye Brightener, about 1,400 results. Some of these guys are the same. Let's check on their website. Terrible, terrible website. Once again, that's not competition. These are all the same by the same website. I can outbid all of these guys guaranteed. Looks like half of the ads here are just the same website. This one here, it's not the same thing. It's a terrible product, or terrible product page, sorry. This here, different product. So yeah, I would probably be able to narrow this down to about 100 to 200 people selling the exact same product. And out of those people that actually have branded websites and are selling a profitable product, probably less than 20. So I can market this product and it can go viral because obviously we can tell this product is working in the market. And if we look this up on Calidata, I'm sure we'll see some great sales with this. Now, can I scale this product? Yes, I can, because I can see there's 269 units sold. It's sold by a vetted supplier with good reviews. And if I contact the supplier, I can get lower pricing. I can get stock fulfillment and custom packaging and bulk ship to a 3PL and to my private supplier. So I'm not worried about scaling because if you guys use a private supplier, any product you want to sell, the majority of the time, you don't have to worry about scale because you can source that if you actually put in the work to find a supplier who can get you that volume. Now, onto the bad products. This Sunset Moodlight basically just makes a sunset in your room. Now, I actually own one of these products. I did. I thought it was on my desk. Well, it's not working anymore. That should say enough. But basically, it's like a sunset light. As you can see, it adds like a dark ambient mood to your room. It looks pretty cool. I like how it looks. Like I said, I own one. The issue here is it is a cool product, yes. But this is a TikTok dropshipping product. Does this solve a problem? No. 0 of my life problems are solved by buying a sunset lamp. And if I was budgeting, if I didn't want to spend a bunch of money today, there's no way in the world I would buy a sunset lamp. Does it fit in the market? Somewhat it does. Because it is going viral. It works on TikTok. Perceived value? Yes. Can it go viral? Yes. Can you scale? Yes. But our product is completely eliminated here because it doesn't solve somebody's problem. And you're not going to build a one product branded store around a product that's just a TikTok cool product that people aren't going to want to buy. Like, I could put $1,000 in ad spend into this product, probably get a couple sales, but I'm not going to get the store to $1 million a month or $100,000 a month even because it isn't problem solving. And you want to be able to attack the emotional aspect of somebody's life to get them to actually convert. If you're buying something online, psychologically, you think it's going to make your life better. Think about the last 10 things you bought on Amazon. Think about the last 10 things you bought from TikTok. Does it make your life better? Does it make you happier? Probably yes, for about 50% of the things you've bought. Now, that is what's going to halt our product here. Next one, cool water gun. I picked this one specifically because I've seen it get hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales on TikTok. But what happened is the person running this product, who I actually knew personally, did about $150,000 with this product, and then it died. And what happened with his store? Killed it, deleted the store, started a new product. And that's just those pump and dump products that just aren't going to perform great. As you can see, this one has 10,000 units sold. I'm not sure why it's in Spanish, but 10,000 units sold plus with this product. But the issue is it doesn't solve somebody's problem. So once it dies, you're just going to have to move on. But if you brand your store and create a one product branded store around something that actually solves somebody's problem, once you're ready to get out of that store, you can exit it. This store, where I got those play buttons from, I exited for the multi 6 figures. And that was because it solved a problem. I promoted it organically and I grew it to a point where it was doing about $1 million a year. And I sold that store for a lot of money because it was something that was branded, something that someone could benefit off of and scale indefinitely because that product will never die. It just wasn't something that I wanted to keep doing. So when you're finding a product like this, if you follow all of this criteria effectively and build a brand, you guys will see great results with this. Now, if you guys want to learn more in depth on how to do this, I'm not about to pitch you a course. Don't worry. I have a free training, which is the first link in the description, and it basically walks you through exactly how I do all of these things step by step. And I go more in depth on actually validating products, checking real sales data across other sources, and finding real products for you guys to actually sell. So if you guys are interested in starting this business, highly suggest checking that video out. And, for those of you that are interested in wanting this done with you and help to get to $10,000 a month, which is guaranteed, you can also apply for my mentorship program in that same link. I hate promoting this because it makes me sound like a guru, I know, but if you guys have a little bit of capital set aside, if you guys are serious about getting into e-commerce this year, I would love to help you out. And even just at the bare minimum, get on a call and see, if I can help you point you in the right direction. But with all that being said, guys, I kind of just wanted to break this product strategy down because, in my program, I've had so many students over the last week literally just give me the shittiest products I've ever seen. And that's kind of put into my eyes how much you guys, struggle with picking a correct product and picking a correct brand to get into. And I hope this was able to clear some things up and give you guys a little bit more motivation, a little bit more clear road path on how to get to the point of actually making $1,000 a day. Because I can guarantee you, any of the products I showed you before in this video, of the good ones, can definitely be ran up to $1,000 a day, make you $10,000 a month, quit your job in the next 60 days, and hopefully be able to change one of your guys' life at least. And if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below or just DM me on Instagram. I respond to everybody who messages me, and I'd love to help you out and get you guys on the right path. With all that being said, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.